All right, folks, so as we're kicking this year off, we're going to begin the workshops, and we're going to be introducing various different scientific and holistic strategies that are designed to elevate our physical, mental, and emotional well-being through our behaviors. And so we're going to talk a lot about habit formation and the benefits and how we can really take ownership of our lives the way we take ownership of our health. So I very rarely like to give advice, but when there's enough scientific research and it's going to bring a lot of flourishing and well-being, I like to put that rule aside. So two of the most important pieces of advice that I'm going to give you for this 2022, but that I'm also giving to myself, because anything I share with you is really something I've also learned from my own little quagmire shenanigans or challenges, and something I'm learning as well, and something that's brought a lot of benefit and flourishing into my personal practice. So the first is, you know that big list of resolutions that you made? I want you to curl it up in a ball and throw it in the trash. The issue that we have with resolutions, it's like, this year I'm going to lose 20 pounds, or this year I'm going to run every single day, or this year I'm going to quit smoking, or this year I'm going to finish this project. Those are all beautiful goals, but when it comes to goal setting, when we tie an expectation to these tasks or resolutions, what happens when we don't follow through? It limits ourselves because we become very outcome dependent. All of a sudden, if we don't follow through and we don't lose that weight, or we don't quit smoking, or we don't show up and finish that project, it's immediate failure. Also, going for a run, or sitting down at a desk to complete a task or to get a raise is not always going to be enough motivation to generate and motivate us to get through our different goals. And so in order to generate the right motivation or motive for action, we need to be able to tie what we're doing to why we're doing it. So instead of resolutions, let's instead talk about intentions. Intentions has more of a connection to our identity. So rather than me showing up this year and saying, I'm going to pay more attention to working out every day, or this year I'm going to quit smoking. No, maybe my intention is to develop the identity that I value myself, that I value how I choose to show up for myself and those around me. And the way that I do that is by valuing my health and investing in my focus, my energy, and my instruments' capacities. And so then when my intention is to develop the best parts of myself, and that's going to be more of a motivator to get me to show up to my workout or to sit down in front of a work block for a big presentation that I'm working on. So work on intentions through identity rather than resolutions for targets or just tasks that we want to do.